A string of overdoses ripped through Anne Arundel County. Police say more than a dozen people overdosed in just one day. 3 died. This as the governor declares a state of emergency in response to Maryland's ongoing crisis with heroin and opioid addiction. WJZ is live. Ritter on the growing concern about this epidemic. Rick?
Well, Mary, it's a similar story here in Baltimore City where we had 35 drug overdoses just last weekend, a crisis that many fear is only getting worse. The opioid epidemic continues to crush loved ones across Maryland. In Anne Arundel County this week, 16 reported opiate overdoses in just one day. Last year, roughly 1,200 people died from drug overdoses statewide, nearly half of those in Baltimore City.
It's completely shattered our family.
Grief that's unimaginable.
Pain that I probably just can't even explain.
Families left wondering why.
Nothing ever could be the same again. Our family's not whole anymore.
Just to give you an idea of how bad the problem is, officials here at Union Memorial say more often than not, a patient will be admitted to the ER for overdosing. Hours later, when they're released, they could end up back in the same spot for overdosing yet again. Colleen Hostler's son, Christopher, died from overdosing on heroin back in 2008.
Escalated really quickly. Me being just a mom, didn't know anything about heroin.
The heartbroken mother is helping MedStar hospitals. Those like Union Memorial now offer the ESPER program, a different approach where peer recovery coaches attempt intervention with patients as soon as they're admitted.
We make it so a patient comes in and they have a chance to live another day.
Using counselors who've battled addiction themselves.
By me having the experience, it opens up our automatic rapport.
For Colleen, it's a chance to make sure other moms aren't stepping into her shoes.
It's happening in your family somewhere. It happened in my family. It wasn't supposed to happen in my family, and it did.
And officials continue to express concern about the increased use of the drug fentanyl, which doctors say is even more powerful than heroin. Live downtown tonight, I'm Rick Ritter. Back to you on TV Hill.
Rick, thank you. Just days ago, the governor announced $50 million in funding over the next 5 years to combat the opioid epidemic.